All right, welcome back to another server video. I'm going to try to make this one somewhat quick. So what we have is, yes, I already did an installation video of AMP, but what we're going to do is we are going to create a controller and at least one target. All the other ones are going to operate exactly the same way. So with that in mind, I have two brand new installations. Haven't set them up yet. This is the initial screen when you install them. So on one server, um, see, I'm using Unraid, and I'm using a Docker for it right here, AMP controller. Well, I call it controller. It's just your basic installation of AMP, but I'm going to set it up as a controller. Now, you do not want to use this Docker for actual images, only as your controller. It's it's not supported by kube coders. Some guy created the Docker and maintains the Docker for it, and it doesn't run all the games. Right now, there's probably only a handful of games that are known to actually work with it. But as a controller, it's fine because it's not going to do anything but talk to the other instances. So that would be this one right here. This one here is running on another server, a completely different machine, different IP address. It's running on a Debian Linux install on another server. So we are going to set up the controller first. So we're gonna go next. Now I'm gonna pause the video real quick here. I'm gonna do this on both these real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my license key. So I will be right back. Okay, license key installed. So here we are on, this is going to be the controller, and this one is going to be the target. So the big difference is obviously standalone. If I use two standalone instances, I'd have to go to each server page individually to access two different game servers that I'm running. We don't want to do the hybrid. I mean, they clearly tell you it's not even recommended. So make sure I'm on the right one. .10. This is going to be the controller. And we are going to go next. We are not going to send information. And it's going to be that simple. We are going to restart AMP. So we're going to come over here to this one. This one is going to be the target. This one is going to actually run the actual game server itself. And then, you can also create another virtual machine or use another server. I got 4 servers. I could fire up AMP on yet another server and create another target and use one web page, that version of AMP, to do it. So we're going to click target on this one. So this one is going to ask for some information. I want to change that, but we'll work on that one later. So the actual controller is going to be 7770. At least that's what I think I said it. Yeah, 77701921, and that's going to be a 10. All right, so we still need a pairing code. So we're going to get that from here. So let's go ahead and log in here. All right, so it was quick and easy right here. We're going to go pairing code. It's only good for 60 seconds. We're going to copy that, paste it in here, and next, and there we go. It is now paired. There it is. It'll come up here in just a moment. So we got to restart that instance. All right. So once it comes back up and it's connected, we'll be able to create a gaming instance that'll actually control it on this server here. Let's go ahead and let's log in here. Oops. And stop. These damn password savers and shit. Okay. All right, let's refresh this. There it is. So it has it right here. We can I believe we can give it a name. I believe there's a configuration and stuff. But I'll let you go through system settings and all that stuff. The whole purpose is just to get this running. So as you can see, this is the controller .10. It is talking to this server here. So we're going to create an instance, and in this case, I am going to create Nightingale, and we'll just call it Nightingale. And we're going to update and start always. Start it on boot, create instance. So you can see here it says remote create instance on Nightingale. And if we open up the remote server, you can see right there creating instance Nightingale and configuring the instance. don't think it'll let me manage it just yet. So it does. Okay, cool. And it'll tell you the status. You can actually watch the console and see what's going on. Let's see. We can go to configuration and click Nightingale itself, and we can set it up. Set up some map difficulty initially. When you change maps in Nightingale, you can change that as well. Give it a password. Give it an admin password. Player limit. I'm going to go ahead and enable cheats. I didn't enable cheats last time. I actually ended up losing the server, and I had a couple of weeks in the game easy. So many hours. I was about to, I don't know, I haven't finished the game. I was about to enter, I guess it's the last world called the Watch or something. I was so mad. I lost the actual image just deleted. So let's see. I don't think there's an actual save. I think it just saves on its own. Let's go to return to instances. Not now. Let's go back here. Let's go to console. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. You don't need to watch it install. I'll be right back. All right, installation is complete. So once again, we have the controller is on one server, and this is on a physical other server. I'm not talking about just like a Docker and a virtual machine, which technically I am, but I'm talking about two actual physical different servers running through my router. So yeah, so you can actually run as many of these servers as you want and control them from this one spot here. So if I fired up another one on, say, Sammy, I could actually control it here and install yet another game server, and you don't have to try to remember where they're all at. Just run them all straight from here. So let's see here. So that's Nightingale. It says it's running. So let's see if we can fire that up. Come on. The game is definitely not optimized. I wonder if they're actually still working on it or not. All right, I'm gonna play. We'll just do a new character here real quick. Import, export appearance. Okay, doesn't work. Let's just go with, go with that basic one. We'll finalize. Character Natsu. We will join a game. And you can use the external IP if you port forward, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to use my internal port at the moment and the password that I put into it. And here we go.
Before time itself,
let's skip. Let you enjoy that yourself when you actually buy the game and play it. Waiting for server. Now you can come up over here, and are we on this one? Yeah, we go over here, and we can do the console. Preparing realm. All is ready. I know you can read. There we go. We are in, and we are online, and we are playing. Well, about to play as soon as this game actually loads up the initial screen here. Great. Did it break? It usually doesn't take this long. Okay, that should be fine. All that stuff there. Now it's in. So yep, so you can see the memory usage. Active users 1 out of 6.
Let my words
Returned instances. There you go, 1 out of 6. And here we are. We are in the game. And just for your curious, F5 is third person. I always did feel third person is a cheat because you can hide out of view and then you can just use the camera and you can view everything around you. Whereas first person, you have to peek or lean. But anyway, that's a story for another day. This is a quick one. We're less than 10 minutes. Have a good one.